Welcome to my world. I am 20 days out from my first fit model competition, and after fit model, the plan is to do bikini. So I'm gonna estimate at least 4 weeks after fit model. So 20 days out, it means I'm pretty dang tired. And today is actually a rest day, so I'm having a huge surge of energy since I don't have the pressure of feeling sore and dying after my workout. So I have a couple of projects planned that have nothing to do with working out or bodybuilding. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if I manage to get it all done. So today I'm gonna go so hard on rest day. I'm gonna be 150% on my R&R today. My goal is to have an Epsom salt bath. Those are totally saving my life. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a bunch of steps, and it's just the energy outlook I have on my day, just knowing I'm not gonna be so dead and sore from after the gym. I already have so much energy. It's so odd, because all I really need to do are steps today, and that's so easy. So yeah, that's the day. I'm gonna finish off some treats for Brad, so it's just gonna be a fun day. Just gonna do a little baking. Oh right, and then even things like doing laundry or cleaning the house. Everything just takes so much longer and so much more effort on a day on a workout day, which is 6 days out of the week, right? Let's face it, I literally only have one true rest day. So on all those other days, I'm just so beat up. I need to decide sometimes, what's the one thing I can take off my list, to be real with myself. So yeah, today's gonna be a day where I do all of those things I've left off from my list for the rest of the, from the past week. And one thing is cleaning my car. Oh my gosh. So if you live this prep life, you eat in the car a lot, right? So, the outside of my car, to keep it clean, just go through the car wash or whatever. It's super easy. But the inside, oh my god. It's I have a whole bag of plastic forks in my car because I eat in my car a lot, and then rice cakes, plastic wrappers, God knows what's in there. So there's gonna be a lot of crumbs. My car doesn't look dirty, but it's at the point where I just feel okay, I really need to vacuum, do the inside. So that's my ambition for today. It's turning out to be a super nice day. I thought it was gonna be super windy and cold. It's not that windy, so maybe I'll hang out by the pool. We'll see. We'll see what comes out of this day. Maybe I'll do posing twice. It's too early to say. It's too early to commit to how much energy I'm gonna have literally 6 to 8 hours from now. But for now, I'm feeling good. All right, lucky Brad. His keto snacks for this week are Samoa bars. Samoa bars. Remember the Girl Scout cookies? The Samoa flavor. So I used to make this at WD-50 for staff meal, and I actually remember this was the final staff dessert that I made. On my very last day, I made Samoas in the actual shape of the Girl Scout cookies and coffee ice cream as requested by Simone. So this really brings back memories. So what's in a Samoa bar is a shortbread, and then like a layer of caramel with coconut. So the shortbread, he loves macadamia nuts, so it's just like a almond flour shortbread with macadamia nuts. And I actually made a really great caramel, like a thickened caramel sauce that's sugar-free and keto using allulose. So that was a huge success. So I made like a caramel, and then I mounted in toasted coconut with lemon and lime zest. Oh, this is gonna be so delicious. And then now we're gonna dip it in chocolate. It's really the small things that bring me joy. So of course there's many ways to melt chocolate. You can just stick it in a microwave as a normal housewife would, I guess. But you know, I made a little bain marie and I don't know, even just little things like that just really brings me back memories of being a pastry chef. Oh my God, look at these bars. They're gonna be perfect. So after I dip them, I'm gonna do like the chocolate drizzle on top. And of course, once it's set, then I'm gonna trim it so it's like perfect. Ah. Okay, I was glazing. Oh my God, I have chocolate all over my pants. Okay, wearing something with something that's gonna go into the chocolate was a bad idea. This is coming off. Okay. All right, thank God I have enough energy to do laundry today because I'm surprisingly high energy. It does bring me joy to do some sort of baking, even though I won't be eating any of it. And even if he doesn't show me like a good reaction, I just remember what it used to feel like when I would make like an amazing staff dessert and everyone would just be so happy during staff meal. That's really when I did a lot of my experimentation and then really perfected my recipes, because when you're making staff dessert, by default, you're making something in a large batch. Like at WD-50, it was at least 40 portions that I needed to make. And at Noma, it's like 100 portions, right? So it's a good test to see like, hey, like if I wanna make like the most perfect recipe for a donut, uh-oh. I flipped this one all the way around. Oopsies. So you can see this one's gonna be like super duper covered in chocolate. Is he gonna have a problem with that? I don't know, and I don't care. But anyway, so staff dessert was a great way for me to experiment and really perfect some of my base recipes, like a shortbread. What is like the perfect shortbread recipe? What better time or opportunity to find out than to make it for staff dessert and have literally chefs at a Michelin star restaurant tell you if it's good or not, right? So I used to love making staff dessert. It just really brings me back memories. So let's do a little bit of a before and after of my car. I'll show you how much of a hot mess it is. Of like cutlery, because I often eat my meals in the car. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just like a lot of crumbs and stuff all over the place, and I just know like in the crevices here I've probably spilled a bunch of rice cakes, and oh my God, yeah, look at this. This is all like rice cake crumbs, and probably on that side too. So yeah, this is how it's looking now. You know when you like do your pre-workout and you mix it and then you accidentally splash? It's like from that. And then my back seat, well, my back seats like are pristine because literally no one ever rides in them. But I think if I just vacuum, it'll be fine. I know why I've put this for so long. It was so painless. It was just like a 15-20 minute job to vacuum and just get rid of some trash. But again, like I said, when you're on prep, everything just feels like such a big deal. And like it's gonna take so much more effort and it's gonna be so much harder. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this beautiful rest day where I have energy to do all this random stuff. I think it's about almost 6 p.m. and now I'm kind of starting to fade. I'm tired. I'm actually just gonna take an Epsom salt bath to chill. This was one of my goals for a rest day. And wow, typically I just order this in bulk on Amazon because you can get like 6 times 3 pounds of these for like 20 something dollars, I believe. So it's very cost efficient. And okay, it says like add 1 or 2 cups. I literally use at least half a bag of this. I mean, or sometimes I'm feeling really bad, I just add a whole bag. But in Walmart, I don't know that much about Walmart. Like I've never gone there consistently, but lately I've gone there a few times and they have a lot of different like scents of Epsom salt, and I found this, and oof, this smells so good. I mean, I just got a little drunk from the bag. I already used half of it, so I dumped the other half, and then I did a little mix and match with this. It's called Hawaiian Bliss. Red sea salt, papaya, and hibiscus essential oils. Remember, I'm Kawaina, so this totally suits me. Of course, I love this. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill in my Epsom salt bath for at least like 20 minutes. In my first prep, my coach actually told me to do it to like draw out water and blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's like not the reason I do it. I actually just do it because it just feels really relaxing and it's been pretty effective. And to really go hard on my R&R today, I also have a face mask. It's a Korean one. It's like super intense where it's like split in two. So I have to do that. So we'll see if I get to it. I mean, I still have to fold laundry and put it away and have like 2 or 3 more tasks left. And of course, like I literally haven't done content or video in a while. So I guess I also would like to make time to edit it, which takes a lot of energy and brain power. And during the week, I know I won't have time to do it. But for now, I think a little bit of relaxation is going to bring me back to life. So that's what's on the agenda. Big task at hand is to do the supplements and divide them up into my little containers. Ooh. Well, this case is amazing. When I have gone through like 10 different pill cases, and this is the one. It's like big enough that it can hold all of them with like room to breathe, instead of like, you know, shoving them all to the brim or like having like multiple. And then, yeah, I need 2 cases because there's things that I take like first thing in the morning fasted. And then like the PM one is like literally just what I take for sleep. So whenever I talk to my friends or people love to ask, hey, what are the supplements that you take? Because, you know, that's gonna do all the work for you. Truth is, it won't. And a lot of them are just very specific to me and my labs. Because I have a doctor, I do labs like every 3 months, and then I literally take what I need depending on my labs, and then also depending on the phase that I'm in. And of course, right now I'm in prep, so I definitely have prep specific things. But yeah, actually I can share like a few things that I like literally cannot run out of. So I think this is a little bit like prep specific, because in the off season, if I run out of one of these things, I'm like, first of all, I'm eating so much and I'm doing so little cardio that it doesn't matter as much. But right now, when you're in prep, oh my gosh, these things matter. Okay, so from Legion, Biome and Balance, I didn't realize the impact that it had until like I ran into this random week where they were just out of it for 2 weeks, and I was like, what is going on with my digestion? Like things are not right. And as you know, when you're a prep and your weigh-in has to be like very consistent and accurate, that those things can really throw you off mentally. So this is something that I just cannot ever run out of or live without. If I'm in off season and I run out, I actually like really don't care, but in prep, it's making a huge difference. So as you can see, I have like extra bottles because I cannot run out. Okay, the next thing. Oh, this is another handy one to have when you travel, apple cider vinegar pills. Because in the morning, you know, I like to have a little bit in my morning drink in liquid form. But when you're traveling, it's like, what are you gonna do? Bring a whole bottle of apple cider vinegar. And I've actually found like these little shot versions on Amazon, which I do travel with sometimes, but this is even more convenient because it's a pill. Okay, so actually when I ran out of this, I was like, oh my God, I was freaking out. And then, so then I called my doctor, like, hey, I ran out of this thing that I've been taking like super consistently. Do you have any recommendations for like digestive enzymes or anything like that? And then he introduced me to this, which is from Code Age, fermented digestive enzymes. So I've taken it, and actually this is also effective, but honestly, like for prep, I just want to go back to like what I know, but I'm gonna keep this on hand, and maybe I'll use this again in the future. I still have quite a bit left. So yeah, if for some reason I run out of this and they're out of stock, then I have a backup. So that's perfect. What else? What else can I not? Okay, so for sleep, I mean, there are a couple of things. I actually have one from Gorilla Mind. I don't know where that one is, but that one's also, that sleep formula, I like it pretty well. It puts me out. I've also liked Legion Lunar, and then they have that in a tablet form, because in powder form, you need to mix it with water, and then like the taste is too strong. It's quite sweet, like it's a whole thing. But now they have the tablet, so I also have that on hand. But right now I'm on this. So this is from Global Formulas. It's their Super Bio Sleep. It says you can take up to 4. I take 3 of these and then 2 of these. So this is like my sleep thing. This is my this is my sleep kit. I cannot run out of these, and I also cannot run out of these. So I always have these 2 things on hand. This, I think I actually have like 2 more bags just in case. So these are gummies with like super low dose THC. It's like less than 0.3, because I think that's like the rule for being able to like take it on flights and stuff, right? So I take it everywhere with me. So these are my favorites. I mean, of course I have like other supplements that are like basic vitamins and also like prep specific things. But yeah, these are things I just cannot run out of and I cannot live without. Ooh, another one I take in the morning is from Zymogen. I think that's how you say it. But this was a result of one of my cortisol tests that I did a 24-hour cortisol test when I was feeling super out of whack and my hormones were like crazy. And this was one of the things that did help. So I do one of these in the morning, and then actually for my sleep kit, I do take like one of the ashwagandha from this company called Jarrow. And usually for supplements, yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't all come from the same company. So it's not like, ooh, I'm just gonna order my same stack over again. It's like I need to order from like 4 to 5 different websites. But I like to really stick to the brands that I like and work for me. So I always really stick to the same brands. And yeah, I mean, one thing I like really do care about is like, you know, you end up having a lot of pills and you get so sick of just like swallowing a bunch of pills. So I definitely look for brands that have like the highest dosage and the least amount of pills. So sometimes it says like, oh, the dosage is this. And then you look at the bag and it's like, yeah, if you take 3 capsules, and you look at the capsules and they're massive, I'm just like, no thanks. So for like vitamin D, for example, I have one that's like 10,000 I use, but like 1 teeny tiny pill. Yeah, I just stick to that one. It's from Thorne. All right. How perfect of a timing is this for my Sunday reset? I hope this is what I think it is. Last prep, I was obsessed with Celsius guava kiwi flavor. But this prep, I'm on a whole new kick. Gorilla Mind Lychee. I think there are certain brands I like I mean, I like the product, but it's like when they have special flavors that I'm super into. I love lychee, I love guava. So that's definitely a way to get me to convert. So yeah, like the only reason I tried the Gorilla Mind brand energy drink is because I knew they had this lychee flavor. And how many brands do you know that actually carry a lychee flavor for energy drinks? So I know one, Reign actually has a lychee flavor, but they only sell it in Hawaii. And that is like something you cannot bring on the plane, unfortunately. I mean, I would go as far as like buying a case and shipping it to myself. Wait, I did that for Brad once because that's his favorite too. So this will actually serve both of us. So I have a whole case of this. Another brand I really like, just because they have, well, it's not just because they have the lychee, but that was literally the hook to get me in, is HD Muscle. Their pre-workout black. They have the lychee flavor, and I've been hooked on it for years. That's another thing I cannot run out of. So I'm on like, I opened a new tub, which means I need to order at least like 2 more, so I have it in stock. Oh, I'm very excited for this. This and Ghost Grape is the flavor of this prep. So the only thing that would have made this rest day more perfect is if I were in bed right now, because I would have liked to be in bed before 10, but I started like editing the videos and then I just got totally sidetracked. So now it's not awful, but I still have meal 6. So yeah, that means I'm gonna go to bed a little bit later. Yeah, you might think 10, that's like 9 or 10, that's so early, but I get up at 5. So it's not early. So like every other person in the world, I have my Ninja Creamy, but guys, I have the Ninja Creamy Swirl, courtesy of Brad. He is the most perfect human being because he knows what to get me. So it has the soft serve function, and it does live up to the hype, but remember, I'm on prep and I'm tired. It's like 9 something p.m. Like I will do the laziest version of everything, so I'm not gonna swirl it. But I have a few tricks up my sleeve. I can share this with you next time because again, I'm tired now. But I know that everybody uses like 5 grams of sugar-free, fat-free pudding powder to stabilize it. And that works. I mean, what's in it is basically a cold soluble starch. But you also know that has calories, right? So, and I'm at like the final stretch of prep where I really want to save on every single calorie. So I actually found a perfect way, like a calorie-free way to stabilize it without the sugar-free, fat-free Jello pudding powder. So yeah, I got some tricks up my sleeve. So I'm gonna do this. I really like to use PE Science for my protein powder. I've just been obsessed with it. I think it's the only protein powder that I just order it and have in my cupboard at all times for years. And then I made these little brownies. These brownies are literally mostly protein and about 50 calories each, and they do taste like very cakey. So this is gonna be my mix-in with some chopped up strawberries. So that's gonna be my meal 6, and I'm gonna sign off because as I'm eating this, I wanna finish as much of the editing as possible. And you know, tomorrow's Monday. Mondays are pretty stacked for me at work. So the perfect me would like to have all my Slack messages, emails, like docs, calendar, like everything set up and ready to go, so that when I log on at 9 a.m., everything is like set up. Nothing is worse than like opening up your computer and just seeing like all these unread messages, like 12 Slack messages, like ding, 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 ding. Oh my God, it just gives me like anxiety even thinking about it. And I try to make a habit of not opening my work things, like my emails and my Slack, until I'm completely finished with my morning workout. So, you know, the pressure is on. When I do open the email and I open Slack, it's just like a tornado coming at me. So to try to diffuse that, I try to play a little defense on Sunday so I can have like everything ready to go. So that's it. I'm ready for a whole new week.